power generation plant based on energy of natural gas. In this plant, the turbine is run by a gas at very high temperature and pressure generated by the combustion of natural gas. A flowchart showing various stages in the power generation plant based on natural gas energy is as shown in the figure. So first we have the compression for the pressurized air. So this unit will take in the air and it will apply the pressure on the air. Then there is another inlet which will provide the natural gas. So in the combustion chamber we have the mixture of natural gas and compressed air. Then we have a gas turbine. The energy, the kinetic energy which is generated in the combustion chamber is fed to the gas turbine, and then the turbine is rotated, which in turn rotates the generator and the electrical energy is generated. So there are three main sections in this type of plant. Pressurized air is introduced into the combustion chamber using a compressor. In the combustion chamber, the natural gas burns in presence of air. So fuel is natural gas. The gas at very high temperature and pressure generated in the chamber runs the turbine. The turbine then drives the generator and then the electricity is produced. Energy transformation flowchart is as follows. Chemical energy in the natural gas, kinetic energy generated due to combustion of natural gas, kinetic energy in the turbine, and finally the electrical energy. The efficiency of this type of power generation plant is higher than that of the power generation plant on coal. Moreover, since natural gas does not contain sulfur, which is air pollutant, burning of natural gas results in less pollution. Schematic of the power plant based on the natural gas is given below. We have fuel and we have the compressed air. So here you can write compressed air. Mixture is fed to the combustion chamber, in which combustion takes place. Then this high temperature pressure, it drives the gas turbine which runs the generator, and then the electric energy is generated. Emission of hot gases happens through this outlet. Some natural gas based on power plants and their capacities are as follows. Samral Kota in Andhra Pradesh 2620 megawatt, Anjanavel Maharashtra 2220 megawatt, then Bawanna in Delhi 1500 megawatt, then Kondapalli in Andhra Pradesh 1466 megawatt. Electric energy generation and environment. Electricity generation based on fossil fuels like coal, natural gas, and nuclear fuels like uranium and plutonium are not environment friendly. It means that if electrical energy is generated using these fuels, it can lead to environmental degradation. We have seen that burning of fossil fuel like coal and natural gas leads to emission of certain gases and soot particles. This results in air pollution. Incomplete combustion of fuels lead to formation of carbon monoxide. It adversely affects our health. Carbon monoxide, if it is inhaled, it reacts with the hemoglobin molecules present in the red blood cells and produces a complex called carboxyhemoglobin, which causes suffocation and even it can cause the death. Increase of percentage of carbon dioxide in air it affects environment severely. It can result into global warming. Nitrogen dioxide generated due to the burning of fossil fuel like coal, diesel, petrol can cause acid rain. Soot particles generated due to incomplete burning of fossil fuel can cause air pollution. It can lead to problems related to respiratory systems like asthma. So, the problems in all these energy sources or the environmental problems of using these conventional energy sources, one is air pollution. In air pollution, carbon monoxide which causes suffocation, carbon dioxide which causes global warming, oxides of nitrogen and sulfur can cause acid rain. This is the first problem. And the soot particles, they can cause respiratory diseases like asthma. Then second problem with this convenient energy sources is formation of fossil fuel like coal and crude oil and natural gases took millions of years, and we are depleting them at a very fast rate. At the rate which we are using this fuel, coal reserves in the world will last only for next 200 years and natural gas reserves will last for about 200 to 300 years. We also discussed about the problems in use of nuclear energy like the disposal of nuclear waste and possibility of disaster due to accidents in nuclear power plant. Considering all these points, it can be said that energy generation from fossil fuels and nuclear fuels are not environment friendly. So what are environment friendly energy sources? There are other ways of electricity production which avoids the above problems. Electricity generation from the water reservoir, wind, sunlight, biofuels, etc. are the examples of such methods. Energy sources used in these options, namely water reservoir, wind, sunlight and biofuel, are never ending. Moreover, use of these sources do not cause any environmental problems as discussed above. Therefore, electricity generation through these sources can be called environmental friendly. We can also call the energy generated by these processes as green energy. Looking at the problems in electricity generation using fuels like coal, natural gas and nuclear fuels, the world is now heading towards environment friendly energy, that is green energy.